Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by today's title, I will be finally doing the Q&A video about dermaplaning and just telling you the benefits and the cons of dermaplaning and why I do it personally. This has been long awaited. I was supposed to film this a long time ago, and I've tried to film this video like 3 times now, and it just hasn't come out the way I wanted it to. So here I am again, hoping that this is the time that it'll come out the way I want it to, so I can put this video out for you guys. Anyways, onto the video. I know y'all are tired of me talking, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Cue the intro. Okay, so all the notes are on my phone, and I'm going to be reading them off to you and explaining some of the tips as I go, because some are pretty self-explanatory. So the first thing is that it provides a deeper product penetration. All this means is that the products that you use in your skincare routine will work better after you shave your face. The second thing is that it's a deeper form of exfoliation. So in my past videos, I have talked about how there are 2 forms of exfoliation, chemical and physical, and dermaplaning is a physical form of exfoliation. Basically, it works better than you using a spin brush or a scrub. It provides I don't even know how to describe it. Hi, okay, editing Abby here. I look like an ant. Anyways, what I'm trying to say in the video is that, oh my goodness, she just farted. Anyways, what I'm trying to say in the video is that dermaplaning actually removes something called vellus hair, and vellus hair is the soft peach fuzz hair on your face that traps in dirt and oil. Now, whenever you use a spin brush and whenever you use a facial scrub, it's not going to remove your hair on your face. It's going to keep it there. So when you dermaplane, that is how you get a deeper form of exfoliation, therefore letting your skincare products work better on your face. That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't find the words in my head. Okay. All right, tip number 3 is that it removes soft facial hair that traps in dirt and oils. I mentioned this earlier. That hair on your face is called vellus hair. It's not supposed to grow back thicker or darker, as most of y'all seem to believe. The next thing, and one of my biggest things to why I do it, is that it promotes smoother skin. For me, I wear makeup. Obviously, I love to have my face beat, and whenever I shave my face, it makes my face feel baby smooth. It makes my face feel so nice. It feels like a baby's butt. And whenever I apply makeup, my makeup also goes on super smooth. It doesn't ever look cakey or super textured. It looks really nice, which I love, and that's one of the main reasons why I have kept doing it. Not only that, but I've seen intense improvement in my skin since I've been dermaplaning. So yeah, the next thing is actually what I just talked about, but it just helps your makeup go on smoother and more evenly. The next thing is that it is a safe procedure for removing dead skin cells. You can actually go to your local esthetician and get a dermaplaning procedure, but when you go there, they're going to use a 10 blade on your face, and that is just a surgical knife, and that'll help you get even a better penetration than using just a regular eyebrow razor. The next thing is that it reduces the appearance of acne scars. So a lot of you were asking if I noticed a difference in my skin, and yes, I have. The next thing is that it diminishes the look of fine lines. So if you're somebody who's worried about fine lines like around your mouth or around your eyes, dermaplaning can help with that, of course. The next thing is that it works on all skin types, whether you're dry or whether you're oily. I personally have combination skin, so my T-zone is very oily, and then my O-zone is normal to dry sometimes. Always, no matter what your skin type is, whether you're super oily, you need to lubricate your face. The oil on your face is not enough. I will tell you that already. I've seen so many YouTube videos of people trying dermaplaning, and they're dermaplaning on dry skin, and I'm just like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You need to lubricate your skin, whether that's using aloe vera gel or olive oil or any type of oil you have lying around. Hell, even baby oil. You need to lubricate your skin. Like, that is a must. Do not try to dermaplane your face without lubricating, because then you're going to get irritated, you're going to get bumps, and it's just not going to be a pretty situation. Okay, so the next tip is that it has instant results. There's basically no downtime. You will see the results of the dermaplaning right after you do it. Your face will look a whole lot brighter. Your skin will be really smooth, and right off the bat, if you decide to do your makeup afterwards, your makeup is going to go on so smooth. It's not like a procedure that you do and you have to wait a few days for it to work. No, you get results instantly, and then you have no hair on your face. So there's that. So dermaplaning is usually supposed to be performed every 3 to 4 weeks. Your skin has a rejuvenation cycle, if you will, and that cycle lasts about 30 days. So after 30 days, your skin is basically renewed, and every time you dermaplane you will remove about 2 to 3 weeks of dead skin. So there's that. And last but not least, one of the biggest tips is that your hair should not grow back thicker or darker. Now, whenever you shave your face, whenever the hair goes back, it might give the appearance that your hair is darker because you shaved your face. Just like when you shave any other area on your body, it leaves a blunt end, therefore allowing it to look thicker. But most times than not, your hair is not going to grow back thicker. It's going to grow back the same way it was before. I personally have not noticed a difference whenever I shave my face. It's been 2 months since the last time I even touched a razor. I might have touched up like right here and maybe around my brows, but for shaving my whole face, I have not done it since the last dermaplaning video that I put out. I feel like that was a concern that everybody had, and I want to let you know that your hair is not supposed to grow back thicker. Unless you're somebody that has male pattern hair growth, then your hair should not come back thicker or darker. Okay, on to some of the cons. Not everyone is a candidate for dermaplaning. If you have active or cystic acne, I would avoid this completely because you can end up worsening your acne by doing this. And also, like I said earlier, if you're somebody who has male pattern hair growth as a woman, then I would avoid this too, because then in that case your hair would grow back thicker and darker. Okay, so now that we have the pros and cons out of the way, we are going to jump into the questions that y'all have for me. I basically went through majority of my comment section. There's like, I think there's over 1,000 comments on that video now, and I've gone through majority of them to see what questions were asked the most, and I just compiled a little list here and I'm going to read them off and answer them. Okay, so the first question is, how is witch hazel bad for you? In the video I had said that witch hazel was bad for your skin because I had saw one of the estheticians that I subscribe to on YouTube said that witch hazel is not good for your face because witch hazel is an astringent. Basically that just means it can dry out your face if you're not moisturizing properly. But I say that if witch hazel works for you, then continue to use it. Witch hazel worked for me, so once I'm done with this toner, I'm going right back to witch hazel because I loved it. I loved how my skin looked when I was using it, and it doesn't bother my skin. But if you're somebody who has more sensitive skin than I do, then maybe witch hazel might not be the best for you. Also, if you're somebody who has extremely dry skin and you're not moisturizing very well, then I would kind of skip out on the witch hazel because it does have alcohol in it. Dry skin and alcohol just don't mix. Someone asked, is there an age limit? I feel like there really isn't. Obviously I wouldn't suggest like a 9-year-old do this, but if you're somebody who's old enough and you're aware of what you're doing, then I say go for it. Someone asked, what if I have a mole? Just go around it. You can literally like shave around it and go on about your day. You don't have to shave over your mole. Somebody asked, can I do this if I have acne? Okay, so if you have active acne, then I would not recommend you do this, because if you dermaplane and go over your active acne with this razor and then continue to shave the rest of your face, you are just spreading the bacteria all over your face, and in a few days your entire face is going to break out. So do not do this if you have active acne. I would wait till it calms down, and if you only have a few active spots, then I suggest just going around it. Don't shave over that bump or else you're just making things worse for yourself. Okay, next question is, can I use coconut oil? You can use coconut oil, but be careful because coconut oil is comedogenic, which means it can clog your pores. For me personally, coconut oil does not clog my pores, so I can use it. But if you're somebody who doesn't know, I would either do a test patch and see, or I would just stay clear of it all together. How do you do this on your nose? Basically when I do it, I just kind of push my nose to the side and then shave it like that. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Somebody asked, can you use aloe vera gel? From what I've seen in the comments from that video, you can use aloe vera gel. I personally have not, and I'm not going to, but you can use aloe vera gel. Somebody asked, what oil can you use? I use extra virgin olive oil because I just have a lot of it around. You can use grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, any type of oil, as long as it's not like cooking oil, like vegetable oil. Can I use a regular razor? I would not. It's gonna be kind of hard to shave your face and know exactly where you're going with a regular razor, especially around your eyebrows. Like, oh my goodness, if you hold the razor too low and you take off half your eyebrow, that's gonna be terrible. So I would just say use a eyebrow razor. Does the hair grow back thicker or darker? I mentioned this earlier. Unless you're somebody who has male pattern hair growth as a woman, then it should not grow back thicker or darker. I have not dermaplaned in 2 months, and like if I get super close, you can see, like, look, that's what the regrowth looks like under my makeup, but it's not thick, you know? That's just like how my hair has been. And you really can't even see around me. Like, I don't have a mustache, I don't have a beard. It doesn't grow back thicker or darker, and it's not supposed to. Someone asked, does your face feel rough when the hair grows back? It does not. It grows back soft like it was before, so it doesn't grow back rough. Someone asked if I've ever experienced any facial bumps. Yes, I have before, and that's because I didn't lubricate my face. After I started using oil while I dermaplaned, I did not get any bumps, okay? Someone asked, how often would you recommend doing this? I personally do it once or twice a month, but recently I have not been doing it because I've just been so busy and it wasn't a priority for me. How do you avoid razor bumps on your face? I feel like the oil is what helps me avoid razor bumps because I have good lubrication on my face when I'm doing the dermaplaning. It just kind of protects me from the razor bumps afterwards. Someone asked, does this help with hyperpigmentation? Yes, it does. Is oil or aloe vera better? I personally like oil just because I have not tried the aloe vera, but I'm sure both work just as well. It just depends on what works for you better. Someone asked, does it hurt or how does it feel? It does not hurt at all. I'm very gentle, which I made sure to emphasize in my dermaplaning video. If you're gentle with your face, it should not hurt. You should not cut yourself. When the hair grows back, it's not itchy or anything like that. It's the hair on your face is not like the hair on the rest of your body. Someone asked, would you suggest doing this before or after a face mask? I suggest doing this before because it is a form of exfoliation. And then the last and final question is it worth it? Everybody who asks me this question, I always say yes, because the benefits of dermaplaning are so much more than just removing hair. I know the hair on my face is really not that like prominent, it's not that obvious, so people ask me like why I do it, and you guys, it helps with my skin so much. My skin is brighter, it's more glowy, my makeup goes on so smooth. It gets rid of my hyperpigmentation, it gets rid of my acne scars, it helps my products work better, it keeps my skin clear like all the time. Like, I definitely recommend dermaplaning, and it's convenient. You only have to do it once a month. I have gone 2 months and it's still not like just hairy, you know? It's not gonna get any worse than this, and it's cheap. You literally use oil and like a $1 razor and your face is good for weeks. So yes, I do recommend it. I do think it's 100% worth it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is all the questions that I have. Hopefully y'all get to see this video because I think I finally got it. Sorry it took so long for me to bring this video to you guys. I filmed this so many times and it just hasn't come out the way I wanted it to. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. They'll be in the description box down below. That is all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Real talk.